Deportation! Deportation!
Two of the top teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top
to the uniform.
The Oklahoma Sooners. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Sooners will boot it away to start the game. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense has it.
Boy, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Okay. What are we doing?
He's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for it.
This offense has it with really good field position. Might be changing the route. Going to the running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10 playoff positioning. All the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Snags it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that...
Damn, I clicked on him.
Touchdown Sooner! The old Larynx is going to get a workout today with all these Boomer Sooners cascading down here in Oklahoma.
I do love that about college football, the individual chance.
Boy, they cooked my ass with that. They cooked my ass with that fumble. Like, bitch, how you fumble?
And you hear what in this stadium, Reese?
Boomer Sooner! Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
That's crazy work.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Complete downfield. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
I love the start for this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. Got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything, right? We trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
Just keep slinging it. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield.
Stupid bitch.
Wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown Gators! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air on first down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Quarterback making checks. Using his legs. It's Fleming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's
got it on the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Motion from the wideout. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Floating away. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
One of the things I love about bootlegs as a former quarterback is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Slips a tackle, and he's got room.
Ain't no way. That shit fake as fuck. Well, that shit fake as fuck, bro. Man, that shit fake.
Receiver, and of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Moves around to clear up the vision. He's brought down.
Break that nigga knee.
Turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. He wants to change this route. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Into the end zone.
Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
Great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. And he was fortunate
I don't know what the fuck I was looking at right now.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is a top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the 3rd play of this drive, getting the 1st down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
The Gators have their offense in high gear. The give out of the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
Oh, I threw that bit too quick. Threw that bit too quick. Threw that bit too quick.
He goes down after the short return.
I threw that bit too quick.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going deep.
Come on, turn around and pick that bitch, man. Turn around and pick that bitch, man.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
I'm in the box.
Making adjustments.
I'm in the box.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Come here. Come here. Come here!
Swing momentum.
Cookies!
Picked up a few nice
Cookies!
on that return.
That's a big ass nigga, ain't it?
Great play by this
That's a
defense to
big
get
ass
the
nigga.
football.
Cookies!
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense a little too jumpy there. They got into the
User all sides.
defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O.
User all sides.
Takes the handoff. It's Pierce.
User all sides.
Under after a very short game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Keep them honest. Keep them honest. Keep them honest.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the grab. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
With a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the
Get on me, little ass
go
nigga.
out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. And you've
Get
seen
on me,
this
little
game.
ass
They've moved him
nigga.
around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Get on me, little ass boy.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. The inside handoff.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take
Little
some
bit
of
ass
these
boy.
start to add up down the road. Obviously, you might want to think about Aaron.
Little bitch. Little bitch.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot.
Little bitch.
Forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll run the screen.
My controller won't even fucking move. That's crazy work. My controller will.
With the timeout, they want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for block. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards.
Good shit. Good shit. All right. Stupid ass nigga had a timeout.
The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
That motherfucker said that did the hell.
Return here, they'll start this drive at their own 25. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. Throws for the tight end. Got a man.
What?
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. And the defense holds.
That's crazy word.
All on that play.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A+ here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Pressure coming. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense
Get that bitch in the mouth.
The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's so
that
important
nigga's
this
not
offense
that
is able to
good.
stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. fake.
Nigga, peek that.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big.
Touchdown, Oklahoma. They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
We've got all these fancy pass plays and all these fancy formations and shifts and motions and all this stuff you make me think about as a defensive guy. And then you slip that in. Really nice job by the offense, hitting you with the draw, with the unexpected. Nice job getting a big game.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down on this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession.
No,
right
can't even fucking punt.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence.
Can't even fucking punt. This shit laggy.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese, with that drive, I think...
There he goes! And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Sooners have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off-play action. Fires to the
Come on, bro.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Tight ends are security blankets for quarterbacks, especially in situations like that, right? You don't need a lot of yards. Just find the big fella, put it on him, get the first down.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. Turning it on. And that tackle almost certainly saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They go right back to it.
Just keep going.
No gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
And the Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll run the draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rusher defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Touchdown, Florida! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Hell no, my arm's smaller here now. Look at that shit. That shit smaller here.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Working that left side now. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. It's complete.
Ain't no fucking way this nigga can't turn around, bro.
First down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They just keep firing. This time it's complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on him, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Bring in the heat.
Let's fucking go!
Great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more.
I'm not giving them country motherfucking nothing.
Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here.
Let's go, nigga! I got titties, bitch. I ain't skinny no more.
4th down. That decision will be questioned. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be
Damn.
Really try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Deportation of the Mexicanos. Deportation. Deportation. Deportation.
And they'll just down it right there.
My camera. Who touches my camera?
Wants to throw on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He wants a big play here. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Get off my stick! Get off my game! Deportation time! Yeah! Let's go!
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of...
Deportation!
We could watch these every week. Love
Mother
games
Scott.
because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason.
Yeah! Hey, sis! I told you I got you, sis! Told you I got you, sis!
And they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season.
That defense bang!
They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time
Mother
with us.
Scott.
For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bitch, get out my face. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. The deportation thing, Carol.
Hey, yo, you left your kids in your car? Why you took them? control.